Hey everybody, Joshua the window cleaner here with another video for you today. I want to show you how to change out the corners on a milgard style door. This is a door that has that kind of handle and this kind of frame here. So this is a slider screen door. I want to show you the problem that a lot of people are having. We see it very commonly is these plastic corners that are inside the frame, that little piece breaks off and the wheel falls off and then you got to replace it. So we actually replace it with a metal one that's a lot better in quality. So it still has that little notch right there, and I'm gonna explain all this to you as I go. And I'm gonna put new wheels on there. So this is gonna be the new wheel that pops on there. And then the old wheel looks like this. And it's more of a hook style, but I've learned the ones with the hooks are not as good as the one with a solid piece in there. So it has a little thing in there where it just slides in. And I'm gonna show you how to do every step of this. Hopefully this will help you do this yourself, or if you don't wanna do it, we can get the parts for it if you need the parts. And if you don't wanna do it yourself, we're local here in Temecula, California. So if you are local to Temecula, California, we can do it for you. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing you wanna do is have a number 1 screwdriver. You wanna go in this hole right here, and you wanna screw that screw in. That way, it'll free it up from being able to release from here. Same thing on this side. Go into this little hole right here and then screw in the screw. You don't have to be all the way, just enough to get past this little bracket piece here. Now, I've already done this step just to save time, but there's also gonna be a screw right here. So you just unscrew that screw on both sides here, and then take your rubber mallet, kind of knock out both sides, and then it should just come right off. So then this is what you're left with, okay? Then you take your rubber mallet, and I always use the handle part of it, that's why mine looks all beat up. But you can do it either way, but sometimes they'll try to break off if you use the rubber mallet side, but if you use the wood part for whatever reason, it won't break off. Okay, now those two are out. And now I'm gonna put the metal ones in here. And then that bottom piece right there goes in on the bottom of the channel. So it slides in just like that. And you do the same thing on the other side. Slides right in. Okay, the next step is put it back in your channel. So put it back in there, put it back in there. Perfect. Okay, and the next step is you're gonna screw in this screw right here. And you wanna make sure, if it's freeing up, you just need to slide this channel up a little bit until it starts to bite, and then you'll put the screw in. You'll do this on both sides. I'm not gonna show you how to do that, just for time's sake. All right, so once you have those screwed in, it should have your corners lining up perfectly. Do the same thing on both sides, okay? And I've already done this down there as well, so those are done already. I just wanted to show you how to do these two, and you just do the same thing on the other side. The next step is going to be installing your wheels. If you can see in here, there's a little piece right there that the wheel will go onto on both sides, okay? You also want to use your number 1 screwdriver. Okay, so now you want to take your number 1 screwdriver and wedge it in between there, in between the wheel and that's going to spread that out like so. And it's got a little notch on that where it'll slide right over that little thing right there. So we'll put the spring in like this. And you'll want to use 2 hands. Put one hand on the corner here, and your other hand to slide it over that little groove right there. And you'll see that it latches on, and then you just remove the screwdriver and it pops right on. Do the same thing to this side, except for your wheel is gonna go the opposite way. So it's gonna go like this. And then you're gonna pry your screwdriver in between, just like I showed you, and then pop it on. Your wheel is gonna look like this when it's on there all the way. So you can see that it's on there. You can see that it's on there. And you can see what it looks like in there. You can see your screw. Same thing on this side. Okay, so now I have this piece here already made. Okay. Now this is the piece how you're going to line up where to put the screw in, because this corner is going to need a screw inside of here. And it's 1 inch from exactly where that is. 1 inch and 1/8. From exactly where that screw is, 1 inch and 1/8, and then you put a hole right there. Now I have this piece right here, so I'm going to line it up exactly where it goes, so that I should be able to see the screw through here. And you can make one of these little things, or again, we sell them. But anyway, so you want to be able to see that right there, and then you're going to drill a hole with a 1/8 drill bit. So 1/8 drill bit, just screw it in that hole right there. And then once you do that, then we're going to put another screw in there. Sorry, my tape measure is a little jacked up, but you can see that it's 1 and 1/8 from the hole. So as long as you look exactly where that is, 1 and 1/8 inch, you should be able to drill your hole. Okay, now you can see that there's a hole and there's a spot right there in that corner for a screw to go. I also sell these. These are what the screws look like. And then this screw just goes directly into that hole. And this is going to secure your corner in there very well. So after you screw it in, this is what it'll look like. And then now that corner is locked in securely. Exact thing to this side. Drill a hole, 1 and 1/8 inch from right there, right there in the middle of that. 1 and 1/8, right there. Drill a hole with a 1/8 bit, and then put your small little screw in there, and then it locks this corner in. And I typically recommend to do all 4 corners. So this one's done. This one's done. And then I normally will screw that screw in. That's in the side. This one. Screw that screw in until you can feel the wheel popping out just a little bit. You can see what I'm talking about here. You just want to start screwing this screw in, and then your wheel is going to start lifting out. And how this works is, this is what it looks like inside of here. So it's in there. As you screw this screw in, it pushes out on this, and then your wheel starts coming down like this. And then so whenever you go to make your adjustment, when you get it on the track, that's how you're going to do it. You want it to be lifted all the way up like this, and then once you get it on the track, then start screwing that screw in, and it's going to be pulling it like this. You get it adjusted, and it's going to slide right. So hope that gives you a good idea of how to do this. I hope that helps you be able to get your milgard style door fixed on the corners. And if you need the parts again, just send me an email, joshuathewindowcleaner@gmail.com. I can get those parts to you anywhere in the US. So hope y'all have a blessed day today, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.